In Israel, tensions flared along the Gaza border this week, but this time the far-right Israelis marched to the Gaza border, demanding to head back to their settlements in the Palestinian-occupied territories. Now, dozens of these Israeli far-right activists rallied in an observation point overlooking the Gaza Strip. They carried the Israeli flag and walked with their children. Their message was pretty clear. They wanted to go into the Gaza Strip and they wanted the government support to do it.
We want to go back. We were thrown out. It was a travesty. It was a terrible, terrible mistake of the Israeli government, and we paid for it very dearly on October 7th, and all of the wars until October 7th, from the disengagement until October 7th, Israeli society has been paying for this terrible mistake dearly. We are waiting for the green light from the Israeli government to be able to come back in and settle in Gaza.
Now, this rally is significant. It also marks a growing call from Israeli far-rights to go and settle into the Palestinian territory. Now, the call once again echoes after 2 decades, ever since Israel evacuated its troops in 2005, and now those who oppose the pullout say that it was a historic mistake. They're blaming it for years of conflict and instability.
Do you speak about a Palestinian state? Your country is a Palestinian state. You will not make Israel a Palestinian state.
Now, amongst those who's pushing for the Israelis to occupy the Gaza Strip is Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich, who this week declared that re-establishing Jewish settlements in Gaza is closer than ever. He also called the territory an inseparable part of the land of Israel. The Netanyahu's government includes several far-right ministers who have openly supported the annexation and the taking over of the Palestinian territories. But on the international stage, the backlash against these figures is growing. The Netherlands has now banned both Smotrich and the National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir from entering the country, joining several Western nations that have restricted the ministers due to their controversial rhetoric. Now, the announcement is the latest sign of escalating tensions between Israel and the European Union, as global concern over reports of starvation in Gaza remain pretty high. The Dutch government is the second EU country to bar Smotrich and Ben-Gvir after Slovenia announced its ban earlier in July. The United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand and Norway also banned the ministers last month. Separately, several EU countries, including the Netherlands, have weighed in on whether to comply with the ICC arrest warrant against Benjamin Netanyahu.
We will come back.
The Smotrich and Ben-Gvir responded by accusing the Dutch government of siding with the extremist groups and invoked Europe's painful history of anti-Semitism. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.